if anybody can see me, but I'm sure that's going to happen in a few minutes. You can ask your questions about love, work, money, destiny, anything you want to ask me. I am your medium, your psychic. I can see your future. We can also ask questions about what is happening right now in your life, what is about to happen, and anything you want to know about yourself, about other people. Is he cheating on me? Is she going to love me? You can ask me questions about love. Love is a very good subject today in this month of August, summer 2020. Let's talk about cool things, great things that will happen to you. And I'm here to reveal what's in the cards. I see we have Gabriela in the Zoom waiting room. So she's been waiting forever. Sorry, Gabriela, I'm French, I'm always a little bit late. So I'm going to let you in the room. And let's see what happens. All right, so let me admit you. It's the first time I'm doing that. All right, is Gabriela gonna happen? Arrive or call, or let me see. Gabriela, are you around? I just admitted you in the room. Are you still in the room? Did they let you in? Let me see if Gabriela is here. All right, I see 2 participants, so you must be somewhere. All right, but my dear Gabriela, you do not have a microphone and you do not have a video, so I cannot hear you. Maybe you want to ask me a question, you can, you're very welcome. Thank you for watching. So the World Medium, every Sunday, you can ask your question about love, work, money. My name is Raphael, the World Medium, international medium. I travel all around the world, from France to St. Bart's, London, Los Angeles, right now live from Puerto Vallarta. Like every Sunday, you can ask all your questions. But I like to start the day with picking up a little card about the mood for today. So the crystal cards are very nice because they all represent a different crystal. So, you know, for instance, here we have the fertility. The cards are reversed, but maybe not on Facebook. But anyway, this card is a card that represents generating something new, giving birth to a new project, to a new idea, to a new holiday. So let me see what is the vibe for today. I'm shuffling the cards. Ah, cool. Okay, so Gabriela is here. What is going on with the video? But I have your question. You can ask me a question if you want, Gabriela. You can type it in and I will see in my screen and I will tell people and I will respond to it. Or if you just want to watch, you're welcome to. This is the Sunday show for people who want to ask questions all around the world and try my services and what I do. So let me see what is the vibe for today, for all of you, for everybody. Let me see what is going on Facebook right now. Is anybody watching? Is anybody being faithful to me and watching my Sunday Tower Live? All right, so let me shuffle that. Shuffle the crystal cards and see what is the vibe for today. Okay, so I pick a card. New beginning. All right, I like this card. This is the moment to start something new. It feels like the way is open. And I want to say something about 2020. I always felt that it was going to be a good year. And people told me, yes, but there's coronavirus, I lost my job, whatever. I agree. But, you know, starting new things, starting with investing something, sometimes with losing something, sometimes with losing money, sometimes with losing energy. And I feel that 2020 is a year of transition. We are transitioning into something absolutely new and everyone can see that, starting with the people who lost their jobs. Maybe it's time to look for something else. The health as well. A lot of people having problems with health. Do you eat well? Do you drink every time? Do you smoke a lot? Do you have a terrible health lifestyle, you know, in terms of health? Maybe now is the time to join a gym. If it's close, to do the gym at home or do the gym outside, to breathe more air, to go away from the city, maybe to live in the country or in the mountain. This year, 2020, is the year of new beginnings and transition and transformation. There might be a presidential change in America, and we'll see what happens very soon. So it's a lot of changes. You need to know what it is that's important to you, what you want to do with your life, and what you want to start. Because you know what? No choice. 2020 is the year of new beginning. So that's what I'm sensing. I like this card. I feel that way. I see this new wave, this new energy. So is anyone asking me a new question? I want to see. I saw a little message from I'm sure I saw. All right, okay, Gabriela, you're a friend of Aviva. Okay, that's very cool. Aviva is my best friend who lives in LA. So that's a very good reference. So if you want to ask me a question, you can, Gabriela. I'm here to respond. If you want to know something about yourself, if you want to know something about your destiny, about your love, your health, about your work, about what's going to happen in the world, feel free to ask. You can type it in Zoom. I don't know if that question will appear in Facebook Live, but anyway, it doesn't matter because I can say it. So you're asking me about your job. You want to know what's going to happen with your job situation. Just like I said, there's a lot of transition right now for a lot of people. People want to know, am I going to keep my job? Do I need to change? Do I need to be more online? Do I need to travel? All right. So you are starting something new, Gabriela, and let me see what is the vibe. What do the cards say? So I'm going to pick three cards: past, present, and future. See a little bit what's going on around this work situation: past, present, future. I'm using the Marseille Tarot, one of the oldest tarot in the world, to respond and to see to see an answer, to find an answer to your question. Okay, so I'm turning the cards. All right, I have to say that it's very difficult right now. I feel that the conjunction around your work situation is really tough. It's very difficult. People want to stop you from doing it. So you need a little bit of clarity in there. I feel that you need more support, more people helping you. People might not like the type of, I don't know if it's a media or if you want to express something outside in the world, but you have to be very careful. People don't want to welcome that. So people don't really want to welcome what you have to say. And I feel that you are doing it in an area or in a world or in a country or in a conjunction that is not positive for you. So I would say, you know, I never discourage anyone to do anything because I feel that there's a solution for any kind of problem. In that one case, I feel that it's a bit it generates a lot of anxiety, you know, this new work thing you are doing. It makes you anxious because people are they can be mean to you. They're very mean to you in what you're doing. I feel you're expressing something and then people are like, no, we will not let you express what you want to say. That's what I don't like. I would encourage you to have more support, maybe other people with you, strong people, people that are stronger than the enemies in this work situation. You need people that are very strong and can help you to fight. I feel that you have the power of expressing yourself, but you don't have the power of defending yourself. So maybe you need like a strong, maybe a man or someone that's has this fire energy, fighting energy. You need someone like that in your work, in what you're starting, what you're launching. Just you might be a bit overwhelmed by all these people criticizing, mean, trying to stop your work, you know, to stop you. So I feel you need a better team. You need people that are with you that are going to fight. If you're able to fight, then you will be fine. Yeah, you said you are very stressed. So you say you are very stressed, your actual boss. It's good to do something different. You know, it will get you out of this situation, but make sure that somebody helps you to get out. It's very important you don't just go on your own. I feel that you need to work with other people that are very strong and that are entrepreneur. You know, they have this entrepreneurship. There will be opportunities when you do that, but don't do it alone. Do it with other people. I see you with a team of people that are more kind of fiery, have all this energy, you know, they are able to really entrepreneurs, as I said. You need people like that. Some men, I feel, you know, some really this kind of masculine energy that would help you and your ideas. So I see a transition. I see it happening, but you have to be strong and you have to surround yourself with this fire, you know, energy needs to be with you. So I see you with a team and people that are maybe younger as well, and people that like to start, to generate, you know, creators, entrepreneurs. I said it 3 times. They're entrepreneurs. You need to be with these people, and people that instead of like slagging everyone off and saying what you do is bad, you need people that say, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's grow. Let's expand. Let's travel. That's the kind of team you need to work with. It will work, I think, for you. The time I would see is more like, you know, towards the next year, kind of like more spring, you know. So now we are in August, September, October, November, you know, you are going to be able to operate this shift at the beginning of next year, I would say, you know, January, February, March, more like spring-ish. And Yeah, I see it's gonna really work out. You're gonna have money from it. I see from this new position you will take. And yes, a woman with masculine energy, that's fine too. But you need that, you know, that's power, you know, that kind of like, I don't accept what you say. This is me, I'm here. You need this kind of energy with you that's going to help you move forward and help you get out of this environment where people are just like, you know, criticizing you, telling horrible things to you. You know, you have to get out of there, and you will, absolutely. So I will encourage you to that. But in the meantime as well, what I would say, you need to regroup with yourself, you know, regroup with it and feel like a star again. You know, you need to feel good again. So maybe you need a bit of rest. And I would recommend some essential oil as well. I like chamomile essential oil. I know a lot of people don't like chamomile. Actually, a lot of people like, some people don't like it. But it's a very good essential oil that makes you very peaceful. You can put a drop on your wrist, chamomile oil. It's very good for you, I think. That could really, yeah, exactly, mean at you. So, oh, are you asking me now, do you see if I can quit with my boss? Yes, I think so. I think you will leave. Absolutely, yes. But there might be a little bit of a fight at the moment when you leave, but and they might attack you a little bit, but they won't be as powerful as they are right now. When they will attack you a little bit and say, why did you leave? They will just, you know, try to catch you from behind, but they will not manage. So you might have that. This is a moment when you will have to be a little bit like, you know, leave me alone, give me a break, I'm starting something new. But it will, I don't feel that it's going to affect you in the long term, you leaving that boss. So yes, you know, I see you really starting something new, and you're going to be much better and have more money as well, I feel, once you've done that with the right people. So yes, I would say it's going to be okay. Absolutely, you will quit this situation. I agree. I absolutely, I think you will. Absolutely, that's my answer. So you should not worry too much right now. Try to feel better, you know, and try to rest. Essential oil of chamomile, you know, you can drink it as well. Very good for you. It's going to make you a little more peaceful, a little more relaxed. And you're going to tell me, oh, whatever, but you should have a massage as well, like a very good, you know, massage, music, sleep, chill out a little bit, and just start to reconnect with yourself and with feeling good about your body, your inside, so you can understand that what your boss is doing to you, it's not your life. This is just right now, but it's not your life. It hasn't been like that all your life, you know. It hasn't been that way, and it doesn't have to be that way forever. Your boss is not your parent, or it's not like your, it's not your baby. You know what I mean? It's not yours. You don't have to stay with that boss forever. Sometimes we're in a very bad situation, you know, where there's someone really toxic close to us. It can be a boss, a partner, a neighbor, whatever it is. We're not married to them, or if we are, we can just disconnect ourselves from them. We weren't born with them. They're not our twins. We can eliminate them from our life by changing something in our lives, you know. But it's just that having them so close every day after day after day after day, we feel like, we almost feel like we are like two magnets and we're stuck or glued to them, but we are not. We can always go away from anyone. We're not forced to be with people. So you know, you can go away. And I feel for you, Gabriela, yes, I do feel that next year, but I feel the transition is going to start soon because you can't take it anymore. So it is the moment. If he did bad things to you as well, it would be a moment as well to start maybe, you know, sending a letter saying you've done this and that to me, you stressed me a lot, like an illegal kind of way, you know, that I forgot how it's called, but you know, when someone is really harassing you and like telling you are terrible and you, I hate you, or I hate your work. When your boss is doing that to you, maybe you can write a letter, or maybe talk to an attorney just to write a letter like, this is not okay, you cannot do that to me, this is not a very safe and healthy work environment for me. As a result, give me a break. You know, maybe you can do something like that. I would encourage you to do that because it's really damaging you and affecting you, and I don't like that part. And also, somehow it's costing you everything to be with that boss, you know, and it's almost it's costing you, costing yourself, your person, even your own money. You could get more money if you were doing anything but that. So, you know, I kind of validate how you feel. I can really see it. It's really hard. There's a lot of people out there. I see that a lot in the US. You know, I lived there for many years, and I saw a lot of people keeping their job forever because they have health care associated to their work, or because it pays well, or because, you know, but at the same time, they suffer, you know. Your life is not supposed to be suffering, and not for work. Life is not easy every day, but it's you don't have to stay, especially like people working in certain TV shows where it's so difficult, but they feel like they reach the top. I'm working in that TV show, it's amazing, but you don't have to accept everything. You can, this is not right. No matter who you are, no matter if you're on the top of the world, if you are married to the most amazing top model, actor, businessman, there shouldn't be a price to pay for that. And you have to be happy. So always remember that there's always something for you. The wheel is turning. It's not because today sucks or because you're not sure or because you think, oh, if I lose that job, maybe there will be nothing for me tomorrow. Life keeps turning, the wheel is turning every day. The wheel of fortune never stops turning. A good situation can become bad. A bad situation can become amazing. So it's always about that. You need to remember that, Gabriela. And I know things are going to be okay, but first of all, reconnect with that fact. Things can change. Your boss is not your mommy, okay, or your daddy. Or doesn't have to be there if you don't want him. Out, And also being sometimes in a toxic situation for a long time, it's also closing the door to great situations coming in for you. You are shutting the door from the good things anyway. The world is big, the universe is huge. There's a lot of opportunities out there, but to be able to catch them, you need to be ready and in a good position to welcome these opportunities. It's the same with love. Sometimes we get stuck with someone that is hideous or that is horrible, but we're so used to it and we're like, I don't want to be alone. I'm used to do that, to go golfing, to go to the restaurant, to go to the beach, to go to vacation with them, to go to the movies, to do whatever together. But I hate it. But I don't want to be alone. Maybe it's better to be alone and to get out, because all this time that you are with the wrong person, the right person can't come in. And anyway, even if they don't come in, you're wasting your time, wasting your life with the wrong person. You are sad, bored. It takes your energy. It costs you, So yes, as you said, Gabriela, he's a good manipulator, but you let himself manipulating you too. Once again, he's not your dad, he's not your family, he's not your baby, he's not your twin. He's not like if you leave him, he will not die. You know what I mean? It's not like so remember that you can teach people, you can bring new people in. Always make sure you are with the right people around you. Okay, so you have a great Sunday. It was great to be able to bring a bit of light in your day, in your months. And once again, I like the new beginning card because it proves and it shows us that things always move. There's always something new. And I know people that have lost or left a job that they thought was really great, but they hated it. Actually, I have an uncle who used to work for a company in gas or oil, selling oil, and he got fired, like 100 years ago. And then he said, whatever. He moved to Thailand, to Singapore actually, and he became the manager of a huge hotel there. And he never regretted this amazing life he got from getting fired from this job selling oil in France, So it was really great for him, and he's so happy he got fired all these years ago. He had an amazing life, amazing, luxurious life in Singapore, and very excited about it, spending his life in Thailand, Singapore, France, and a very high position job, and he's very happy about that. So sometimes you think, oh my God, I lost my job, and what's going to happen now? What is next? No worry, there can be something for you, but you have to be ready for it and prepare yourself to change as well, and to welcome that idea. Yeah. So let me see a little bit what is happening on the Facebook page. By the way, I have a little advert, little request. If someone wants to work with me at some point, who knows how to use Zoom and all that, and is interested in psychic, astrology, mediumship, and would like to work with me, I would absolutely love to have someone who could pilot everything and click the buttons, and then I could focus on the cards, and they could just click here and there and tell me, hey, there's a question from whom, from this, from that. That would be really great. So I'm sending a bottle in the ocean, a message in the ocean. And if someone wants to someone who knows me and wants to collaborate with me, that would be great. I would love that. And I heard that some people have some collaborators like that, like somebody clicks a button and someone talks. You know, I guess I will be the one who talks. So let me see a little bit what's happening. So I see some, oh, there's a lot of questions. Okay, I just had to refresh the page. Yeah. All right. So I have MJ from South Africa. Hi, you can ask a question if you want. It's a pleasure to see you. And it's great to have people from South Africa. By the way, I heard that South Africa was an amazing place and I really want to visit at some point. It's got a very good energy. And in my astrology, Astro Click Travel, it's a section of a website that I used, and it tells you according to when you were born, what is the right place for you to live in the world. And South Africa, in fact, was a place that could be a very good a place to visit for me. So I can't wait to see it at some point, and I will definitely visit. Everyone loves it. So if you want to ask me a question, you're very welcome. So we have Sue as well. Hi, Sue. How are you? Can you tell me about moving to a new living space? All right. So let me see what is going on with the living space. Let me see if I see you moving anywhere. But you know what? I want to pick a crystal card right now to see what my crystal card tell me about your living situation, because you know I know that, you know, because you talked to me like a little while ago, I know that you're not really super happy in the living situation you were in. Sometimes I find that it's good to really see, why am I in a place that I don't like, or that I'm not really comfortable with? What has happened? What am I attracting? Why am I here? Why am I not in an amazing place or the place of my dream? What, you know, what attracts that to me? So I want to tap into the crystal cards and tap the energy of that first. Let me see what is going on with your living space. Why do you not attract the space that you want? Other the fact that it's very expensive, there's a lot of, very difficult to find a good place nowadays in a lot of places. Let me see. Creativity, you know, maybe because this card is coming up, maybe you are not surrounded by the people you need to be surrounded with. And because I see the creativity card, you know, there are some communities of people that love to create little studio apartments in a building, maybe not in your city, maybe you would have to move somewhere else. But I feel that you need to be surrounded by creative people and an environment where people love to create, making clothes, making music, drawing, you know, all kind of creation, even creating on the computer, graphic design. You need to be surrounded by this kind of people. So maybe your area, maybe you pick an area that's too conservative or too old school and maybe not creative enough. Maybe you need to be surrounded by younger people that are more fun, you know, with the music and singing with the guitar. And I feel you need to be surrounded by people like that. They will understand you better, welcome you better. And I know you like the islands as well, so there can be some creative people there by the water. So maybe it's about you imagining where you want to live. Imagine yourself surrounded by artists. I give you an example, but like in London, for instance, the East End has a lot of artists and Shoreditch or places like that. Like in LA, you know, a lot of people are in Silver Lake or even in West Hollywood. But, you know, it's about picking a place that has creative people, not just a place that is comfortable to live in, but also a place where this is like, you know, creative. Lisbon, Barcelona has a lot of people like that. A place that has a lot of creative people around. So maybe you need to change that. Imagine yourself in a place surrounded by creators, people that, yeah, like to imagine, create, draw, dance, sing, you know. Mexico is very much like that, by the way. And I shall remind you that as a US citizen, you can totally come to Mexico. In fact, there's so many people on the beach right now from West Hollywood, from LA, from San Francisco, from New York City, from Dallas, from everywhere. So if you're bored, you know what to do. Take a plane, come to Mexico. There's a lot of creativity here. People singing on the beach, dancing, you know, everyone's always singing. You go to, you know, you hear the cars with music everywhere, colors, sunshine, ocean, you know. So maybe, oh, I see something. Anyway, I will see that for later. And so basically, that's what I recommend for you. This is maybe your mistake or the thing you can realign. Try to tap into an area that is more creative, like, you know, more with creative people. Okay, so I don't know why there's a name on the screen. I hope that responds to your question, Sue. And I feel that it will respond to your question somehow. I mean, I didn't even ask you, but I feel that it's right for you. So now to answer to the question, can you tell me about moving to a new living space? Yes, I feel I've been explaining a little bit, but also let me see when I see that happening, are you going to understand what I just said? Because I really feel that this is what it is, you know. So let me see past, present, future, that situation about your living situation, past, present, future. You're going to move somewhere else. I can see definitely at the moment you are evaluating everything, and it's good because you are kind of like putting all your thoughts all together. And so I really like that. Let me just see. This is, I don't know why this I don't know why this is asked to unmute. I don't know what that means. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, I'm back. Thank you. And so, yes, what I wanted to say is you're going to really focus on yourself, focus on the situation, and you are evaluating everything. You're going to be able to move. It's connected to the money as well. How do you do with your resources and the money you have? I feel there will be more money coming into your life, into your hands shortly, and that's going to enable you to move. But the most important thing is for you to really understand that you need to be surrounded by creative people. So this is what you need to do. That's going to open new doors. Yes, this is exactly what it is. And also, yeah, I see you going completely away. So I think you are even going to, you know, I see the world's card. I call myself the world's medium because I love the world's card. It's the best card in the whole deck. So that's why I picked that one. I thought that was fun. And that's why I call myself the world's medium. So I see a complete new start, getting you completely out there with a more fun neighborhood, more fun people, the place where you want to be. It will involve travel. So I don't know, maybe it is Mexico, you know, because I don't know, I could maybe see you, you know, ocean, music. So think about it, and it's cheaper, obviously, you know. So yes, think about that. That could be good for you. I see you moving, so I don't feel that's going to be a problem in the long term and even short term. I think it's going to really happen. There was someone that was waiting to be in the room on Zoom, but I was talking a lot and I didn't click on the button. Sorry for not letting you in. I absolutely don't remember what the name of the person was. But anyway, you can come back if you're watching or if you're seeing somewhere on one of the Facebook or Facebook Live. Please come back. Come back to the Zoom. You're very welcome. So I see Aviva is here. We can see you and hear you. It's working. Thank you. You can ask me a question, by the way. My dear Aviva, you are very welcome. So let's see. No, I don't have any question. Hi, Tony. Welcome to the meeting. It's great to have you once again. Everyone can ask question. Today's RTWM Tarot Live every Sunday at noon Pacific time. 2 p.m. Puerto Vallarta time, where I am right now in Mexico. Then you got New York City, you got Toronto, you got all the coast, you got St. Bart's, you got London, I think it's 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. You got France, hi Europe, hi everyone there. Welcome. You can ask questions in every language. English is easier because everyone speaks English, but if you want to ask it in French, you can, because I speak French as well. So let me see a little bit what is happening there, and let's pick another card and see what is going to happen this week. Let me see the energy of the week. A lot of things are happening. I see in the news, it's a little bit crazy everywhere. I see in the US that problem with the postal service, which is completely crazy. So yes, let's see a little bit what is going on there. Is this going to clear itself, this postal problem in the US? You can't send a letter. I didn't really get it right, but I know there's a big problem. So let me see if that's going to work better, this postal disruption. So let me see. Yes, it will. Things are going to be okay. So I feel that this kind of I don't know exactly what's happening. I know that, you know, everything is paralyzed in terms of voting and sending letters and stuff like that. But this is going to clear itself. So for the people who are worried about it, that is going to clear itself. This voting situation is going to get better. People are going to be able to, you know, send whatever they want. It's going to work out. It's only right now that it's a problem, but it's going to change. Things are going to be reestablished very soon. So I wanted to say that as well. All right, so let's see what is going on there. Let me actually see if we are on my other Facebook page as well, because once again, as I said before, I would love to work with someone who wants to do the technical part. Post here, post there, tell me what question. I know there's a phone number as well that you can call if you want. Let me see. If you want to appear on the Zoom meeting, ask me questions. You are very welcome. This is the World's Medium every Sunday, RTWN Tarot Live. I am Raphael, your tarot reader, medium. I communicate with spirits. I have clients all around the world, from Hollywood to London, Puerto Vallarta, Saint Barts in the Caribbean. I have clients everywhere. People talk to me from Dubai, from everywhere. So feel free asking me a question about your life, work, love, money, destiny. What is going to happen? What is going on in the world? 2020, the year of transformation. So let me see what is going on there on my other page. I'm clicking at the same time on my other. Oh, okay. Somebody else is coming back. Thomas. So let me let you in. So I admitted you in the psychic room. Hi, Thomas. Can you hear me? I suppose so. If you want to ask a question, you can type it in or you can speak it if you want. This is broadcasted on my Facebook page, The World's Medium. Oh, I see something, asked to unmute. I don't know what that means. By the way, this is the first time I'm doing a Zoom meeting broadcasted on Facebook. So, all right, I see somebody, I see your face. Great. Let me click ask to unmute so I can hear you, right? Please ask unmute. Okay, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Great, good to see you.
Same as, yeah.
Awesome, welcome. Do you want to ask me a question? We can talk about what you want. Wonderful. I have my cards with me and we can tap into the energy of the cards. What is your question, Thomas?
My question is, will I get the job that I'm applying for?
All right.
I'm applying for a new job, so I'm wondering, will I get it? Yeah.
Wonderful. So let me shuffle the cards. I'm using the Tsar Tarot, and then I'm going to see a little bit what is the positive, the negative, and the outcome of this job application and see if you are going to get it. Okay,
Great.
Thomas?
Yeah.
So let me shuffle the cards and tell you, welcome in the show. All right. So let's see. All right. It's a little bit tricky, I feel, at the moment. You know, you're not really sure about it. I think you are going to get it, but not the way you think. They might actually, you may get it, but it's not going to be as easy as you think. There could be some conditions, some additional conditions. They might say, okay, we can take you, but you might not get everything that you thought you would get, or you will have to make some concessions. I don't see it like the way is completely open, you know? So they might tell you, you know, because it's a bit complicated at the moment, you will have to adjust to this, to that. So I don't love it, I have to say. Because they don't want to give everything they say or they advertise. You know, sometimes it's advertised, you can have a job with this, with that, you know, like. This one might be, okay, finally, you don't have the 10, you don't have this, you don't have that, you're going to have this and this and this, and a little bit less. And then that's why I feel that you may get it, but it's not such a wonderful opportunity the way they give it, you know? And in the end, I feel that what I don't like about it, in the end, it might end anyway. So it might be a very temporary situation that is not everything that was advertised to start with. You can take it knowing that it's very temporary and that it might not last long.
Okay.
That's what I'm feeling. I would recommend to apply for something else if you can, if there's something similar, and if you can, if you have time, like next week, Monday, start looking for other positions as well, because I feel that this one is not great. I have to say, I don't love it.
Okay.
Once again, it's your life. If they give you the job, if you want to take it, you know, do it, but be prepared and know that maybe it's not forever and it's not as great as you thought it was. So it is not so bad if you don't get it. You get what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So welcome. Let's see if there's a question today. You're very welcome, Thomas. You can stay with us. You are very welcome. And let me see a little bit what's happening on the Facebook page. Let me click on that button. You know what's funny on Facebook Live is that you start to broadcast, and it's like there's like one person, and then after 45 minutes, it's like 500, just 15 minutes before it ends. So maybe next week I should just start putting the camera, do my thing, cook something, you know, or like go to the beach. Then I come back when it's actually happening, when everyone's watching. It seems that it's really funny how there's a gap between the moments when you start and then the moment when people actually, you know, watch. Okay, so I see something going on there. I think there's a question there. My radar feels that somebody's asking me something. Okay, what is the Zoom password? That's a good one. Do you want my bank account number as well? I'm kidding. Okay, I'm good. Let me respond to that. The password, I don't even know. So I'm going to send the link to Mark Anthony. How can I do that? All right. I guess Mark is watching. You know what? I think the best is if you click. I think there was a link. Let me click the link and see when I click on it. What's going on? Join a meeting. Yeah, and then what is going on? Enter your name. By the way, Thomas, did you have to enter a password on anything?
No, it was waiting. I was waiting
All right,
for
great.
it to load in.
Wonderful. I'm going to tell this other person that they don't need a password. So let me see. Let's see 50 things at the same time. Oh, well, anyway, they're watching. So just click the link above the video. There's a link above the video. Mark Anthony, yeah, if you're still there. And then you don't need the password. You just click and make sure you're wearing clothes. I don't want to have problems. But if not, I will ban you. So let me see. No, it's not here yet. Yeah, anyway, when you want to come in, you're very welcome. There's a link on top of the video and you can join us. At the meantime, Thomas, if you have another question, since you're here, you're in the meeting, welcome. You can ask another question if you wanted to know anything about your life. I'm very happy to respond to it since you're here. You want to know anything else about yourself, about someone else, or if you want to know anything, you are absolutely welcome asking what's going to happen in 2020, work, love, money, destiny. You asked me for work already. You are welcome asking another question.
I'm just finishing my a master's and I'm doing my thesis. So I'm wondering, will the results be good, or also, yeah, will the path for education be good? Because I'm applying for the course as well.
Wonderful. So let me see what is happening with your education and the master, if that's going to lead to something good, if the results is going to be good. So I'm going to use the Tower of the Tsar again. So let me see what they want to tell us today. Okay. You know, I like it. I feel like right now you are very, you don't know, you know, you did it. You weren't 100% sure. I mean, you liked it when you started, but then doing it, you're like, you know what, where is that going to lead me? Am I sure? Am I not? But it's good for you. The outcome will be very good. I feel it's going to make you feel much more strong, you know, out there. It's going to bring much more opportunities out there, much more competitive as well in the world. So it's very good that you did it. It's going to bring you money. It's going to bring you access as well to, it's going to bring you new access to new groups of people. So I like that as well. And it's going to completely transform you, this master. It's a very good idea you did it. I feel that you might not have picked the master that you thought was the ideal for you, but in the long term, when you're gonna, you know, when this is gonna happen, it's going to transform you. You're gonna have new ways open. And I think that what you're applying right now at the moment in your work is actually not even what you are destined to be doing. That's why it's not working, or, you know, the work, your job you applied for, it's not even what you're supposed to do in the long run. You're supposed to do something else, and you will see later. But sometimes we do one thing. Some people, you know, I know someone who was a doctor in London, you know, and in the end, he ended up selling, I don't know what, some products all around the world, being very successful, going to clubs all the time, having fun, at the same time having a business and selling a lot of things and never being a doctor. But he's actually a doctor, but he's not practicing as a doctor, but that led him to becoming a very successful businessman who can go to clubs and have fun with the girls, you know, which is great in the weekend. And then during the week, he's very successful with his business and he never practices as a doctor, you know. So there could be something like that with you where you did a master, you're applying for things that are connected to master, but maybe it's not exactly what you will be doing in the future. But it doesn't matter because that's going to open a new way for you. The fact that you did that master, it's going to bring more, you will sound more like, you know, you got your things together, you got the master stronger. So people will be more interested in you as a person because you have that master. Even if that's not what you use for the work you will be doing, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to say, I've done this and that. You're like, master. It's going to be that kind of master, you know.
Okay.
Transitioning kind of situation. I see you somehow doing something connected to the arts, actually, to the arts, entertainment, you know, dreams. So I don't know, but that's what I feel you will be doing. There's a dream situation, a creative dream situation that I see you part of. You will be part of that world later, not now.
Okay.
But that's what I see you in. It's nice. Because there's a side that you might have neglected about yourself, this creative side. You might not even know of it yet that much, but that's going to completely blossom later. And you'll be like, it's going to feel more right, more about the people, helping people, connecting with the people, communication, sociable, all that kind of things. I feel that's who you are. And this master right now is going to reveal that to you later. So it's good. I see a very good outcome, and it was a necessity. You had to do it. You had to do that master. So it's very good. Awesome.
No, nice one. Yeah, when you're saying that about the work, and I wanted to say before you go on that on the Facebook page, on your Facebook page, it keeps replaying from 23 minutes and 10 seconds. It keeps replaying over and over again. I think it's not live. It says it's live, but it's not live. So just, I don't know, just some technical thing going on.
Telling me. Yeah, it is because, you know, I don't know if you noticed, but at 23 minutes, there was a moment that was so epic and so amazing that it keeps replaying. No, I'm kidding. I just think this is it's like again and again. And I said something that needs to be replayed all
everyone needs to hear that. Yeah.
You know, for the whole week.
Yeah.
So let me see why it's doing that. Well, I don't know anyway. I guess I will never know, but let's just see. So it's replaying that thing all the time, right? I think it's quite hilarious. Let me click play and see where we are right now. No, I think it's happening. I think it's working.
It's okay.
Yeah, working. I think it's your computer that is.
Maybe it is. Maybe
are you
it
on
is.
PC by any?
No, I'm on my phone. On my phone.
An iPhone or a Android?
Android, Samsung.
That's why you destroyed all the system. No, I'm kidding. I have both, but it seems to be working. Actually, I see you right now live. Wonderful.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's working. Maybe something didn't refresh itself or something, but it's working. Yeah, it's not perfect.
Okay.
It's absolutely working. But thank you for the comment.
Yeah, so, just in case.
Yeah, this is case playing everything for like 3 days, you know, the same moment. No, it's actually working. I'm quite satisfied. All right, so cool. Well, since you are the only person that was with Gabriela, you are the two people that managed to get in the Zoom. If you have any other questions, we can totally keep this conversation. I'm very happy responding to anything you might have, any questions. It can be about somebody else. Sometimes we have like a sister, we have like a boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever. We want to know something about them, you know, a boss that's been really bossy and horrible to us. We want to know things about them. So we could totally ask any question you have. I'm still around and available.
I say my brother out there. Someone, Gabriella is there.
Gabriela? Sorry?
She wrote there in the chat.
Oh yeah, Gabriela is your sister.
No. She's the other person, I think, in the Zoom chat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I just saw.
She's asking you a question. Sorry.
I just saw it. Okay, so I'm going to see. All right, so that's more like about that's more like a medium question. So your mom passed away. So by the way, I'm a medium as well. Sometimes people pass away, and actually a lot of people pass away, unfortunately. And sometimes it's still something we want to keep a connection to them and want to see what they have to say. So let me see about your mom. I just want. Can you just send me? Can you just write her name if you don't mind? That helps me a little bit, so I can just talk about her. Gabriela, I don't know if you're still around. I think you are, but let me see. Okay, perfect, Ivana. So I need my little notebook, and I didn't plan. Let me just see. Anyway, never mind. So what I feel, let me see, live, what I feel about her. So I'm touching my hands, as you can see. I feel something about someone who could, she could do something with her hand. I feel she was very, she was able to, I don't know, she was doing pottery or something with her hand. She was able to sculpting, you know, I feel something like that. She was doing something with her hand that's very specific to her. She could touch things more, you know, like I can see like she's doing something around like, so pottery, wrapping things, you know, kind of like, it could also be like on a mannequin, putting the piece of fabric on it, but touching, making sure that everything is really well put. So she was doing something like that with her hands, you know, that's an ability she had. Yeah, I can really see like she's pushing things, making, I don't know, a vase or like a flower pot, or so it's very tactile. Somebody who was very good with her hands. Like I really feel like, you know, what she was doing with the hands, like so she had that. Someone who has a lot of energy as well in the arms, in the body. I saw she was very she had a very good, once again, command of her hand, command of her energy. uh, Energy was very important for her. I feel there was something very, I don't know, I feel a connection with the nature as well. So very connected to the nature, to the energy of the nature, to the trees, to very in sync with that. I see the wood as well, things with wood around, you know, wood around her, the smell of the wood, a house with the wood around, with a yeah, a house made of wood, maybe a chalet or cabana or something with the wood around her. Someone who was very connected to nature. The mud as well, this pottery, I really feel she was doing something with the mud, the pottery, the argile, clay, not agile. So I'm feeling that from her. Very natural. I feel that it's a person that would really regenerate herself by, like, you know, walking around, touching the trees, smelling the smell of pine tree as well. And she might have had a power in her hands as well. That's why I'm feeling maybe she was able to massage people as well, you know, to do something with her hands. So therapy on people. I see that. So she had something like that with you. Maybe, you know, I recommend to you before to maybe do a massage. I see a connection with her. Maybe have someone touching you and realigning you. You know, that would be a very good thing. That would be her message to you. Have someone touching you. Maybe you haven't been touched well recently by the right people. You need this kind of, like, I see with your legs, you know, I see someone needs to do that to your legs, to your body. You really need to be massaged, you know, and touched. So that's kind of the message from her. You need that to you. You need that touching, you know. You need very much of that right now. That's the message I would feel from her. That would remind you of her somehow if someone would do that to you right now. You need a realignment. But she had a very special way of touching, you know, very special way of touching. It was healing. I feel she had probably had warm hands as well, and she was able to touch. This touch was really amazing. So you can try to reconnect with her by having someone doing a massage to you, touching you with oil and bringing you the warmth I feel she had in her hands. I don't know if that speaks to you, Gabriela. Usually, you know, when I do like when I reconnect with someone, you can confirm or tell me if that speaks to you. That's what I'm sensing from her, this warmth from the hand. You need some healing hands on you. You need that to you. You need that on you. You need her energy. That's what she would do to you if she were here right now. She would touch you, massage you, you know, like realign you muscles, you know, she would do that to you, I feel, at the moment. Alternatively, you can do that too. You need to do something with your hands, you know, and by doing that with your hands, in your mind will be much more peaceful. There's your mother, I feel, had almost like a intelligence in the hands. You know, she had intelligence in the hand. Some people are like that. It's almost like if 15 hours. My computer just spoke. It's almost like if you were, she was thinking with her hands. The hands were very like, almost like two people to themselves. So this is what you need at this moment. Someone to bring that to you. That's what she would give to you if she could. And yes, this is what I'm feeling from her. If you have any question, by the way, to ask about her or ask me, you can type it in as well and I will tell you what I'm feeling. Do you want to ask me something particular? But I feel that this is what she would give you. That's what she would recommend at this moment, to be, you know, like touch, realigned. Some people do this kind of healing where it's, I forgot what they do, but they kind of like, they kind of just put their hands like that and you feel like the energy goes again, and then they do this. I had that done to me. I completely forgot where, in some country, but that kind of thing, like realign everything, you know, you need that. That will bring the peacefulness inside of you. And I feel that that's what she will do to you. And she will be around. If you have that done, she'll be around at the moment when you're having it done. She had that power in her hand, I feel, you know, to kind of really, you know, what she would touch would be realigned. I feel that your mother had that. Maybe you didn't know, but she could do that, you know, with her hand. She could really, she had magic hands, basically. You know, I'm really sensing that. Anything she would touch as well, you know, the hair, or she would touch someone, the face as well. You know, I feel she had she had intelligent hands. Whatever she would touch, you know, once again, she could create with it. She could heal with it. She could scan something or someone with the hands and really understand whatever she would touch. She would understand it immediately by just touching it. Yeah, so that's kind of her head. That's kind of her essence. That's what I'm feeling from her. And also, I feel like the voice, very soothing voice as well. I feel something about her voice. You need to listen to opera music by a man singing, lower voice, good for you to hear. And I also see this instrument. I completely forgot how it's called in English, but it's the instrument that they use sometimes when they go hunting. But it's hobo or something like that. You know, it's this kind of flute, but it's very low. You need to hear that kind of sound, and also the kind of opera voice of the guy who sung with a very, very low pitch as well. That would be very healing to you. And wood as well, smell of wood is very good for you. I can see patchouli, I can see oud, you know, so all that is very good for you. Yeah, she was very affectionate. I'm not surprised you say that. So she had this really, you know, that thing with the hand. But I feel that you can get that. You can get the memory of her by having someone touching you like that. Essential oils will be very good for you as well. And you know, when they touch you, if there's a massage, it can be someone that you love as well in your life that can massage you. It works too. But sometimes you find the right person who can give you that, you know, and realign you. You know, yes, I feel she had that in her hands, and yeah, remember these moments, you know, of affection. But she's always around. You know, what I wanted to say as well, you know, before we are going to we're going to finish the meeting in a few minutes. But what I wanted to say, you know, no matter where we go, you know, our body, of course, you know, disappears, but our mind is still there. I do personally believe in reincarnation. We choose the life, we choose the experience we are going through in this life, you know, we choose that. So if we are in this life, we meet other people, we knew them from before. By the way, I'm going to say something since you're a friend with Aviva. I always felt that I've known Aviva from another life, for instance. You know, we have been friends forever since we are 10, you know. So, and I always feel like we've known each other from another life. Maybe we were working together or in the same family or whatever. But it is someone I really feel there's that connection. So I believe that continuity in life where you choose this new life and you recognize people that you used to hang out with or that you cared about. And I feel that you will meet the people that you lost again, because there's a moment when we're all together and then we choose again, to reincarnate ourselves, you know, to be this, to be that, to come down, to go to different dimensions. But the connection doesn't die, the body does. Each life is a bit like a theater play. It does end. Some people come, some people disappear, some people come back, some people transition. But in the end, it never ends. There's always another dimension here, there. And that's how it's easy-ish for me to connect with people who crossed over, because they are just somewhere else, you know, but they're definitely here. It's not a dream. They are around, just on another dimension. And I know I will connect with them again. And in fact, what's very interesting as well with the work I do as a medium is that sometimes what I love about this work is that it enables me to connect with people that were so amazing that I will actually never meet in my life, because they're gone, you know, they're in the other world. But by doing this work, I get to meet people that are on the other side that I would have never met otherwise. And it's an amazing experience. I got to meet people that were really amazing, you know, and your mother, by the way, Gabriela, was really amazing, had this touch, you know, very, very interesting. I can really feel what she would feel with her hands when she was touching things. And it's interesting what I feel in my hand when I think of her, you know, it just reminds me as well. It's a reminder for me that touching is very important. You know, sometimes we don't take the time to just sit down, touch things that surround us, you know, go in the ocean or go in the forest and touch a leaf, or touch the sofa, or touch somebody, or touch an animal, or some fur coat somewhere. You know, we forget sometimes that our hands, you know, just close your eyes, touch something, and how amazing it is to have hands, you know. At the end of the day, you have hands. I mean, a lot of people have hands. Most people have hands. So that's a gift from, you know, from life, to be able to touch what we want to touch. So yes, your mother definitely was able to master that sense, I would say. Well, we are getting to the end of this meeting. It was a very interesting one. I was very glad to be able to connect with you, Gabriela, and then with you, Thomas, who entered the Zoom meeting without a password. So as you see, it's very easy. Everyone can come and join every Sunday. Thank you very much for watching, for joining on Facebook, on Zoom. Did you have another question, Thomas, before I hang up? No.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it did, when I did come onto it, it did ask for a password, and then it
Right.
brought me waiting. And then
You know
I don't
what
know.
I find, what I find
It's
really
strange.
annoying sometimes in this world, you know, there's all these new things, you know, whether it's Zoom or Telegram now has a new system as well where you can do video, and it actually never really integrates properly. You know what I mean? You could be on Zoom and then it appears somewhere in Facebook, and then someone needs a password, someone doesn't, and this is not logical. This is something that really has been bothering me for the last 10 years, you know, like one day you've got YouTube, you put something there, but then the video doesn't match Instagram size. You have to completely change the Instagram. And then you are on Facebook and then it's another size. And then, you know what I mean? You have to do
Yeah.
things 500 times to please everyone.
First world problems.
No, it's my life problem.
It's my life.
No, but it's true.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's like with the car, you have only one type of red light. It's red, green, or orange, or whatever, you know. It's not like in one place it's turquoise, and then another place is yellow, and then another place is brown. And then you arrive and you're like, you know, what? You know, it should be a little bit, you know what I mean? Because
sync up. It should sync up more. Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't sync at all. So, but anyway, we were able to connect. People joining.
Yes, best of luck in the future with it, and thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you very much. You have a great weekend, and thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye, Gabriela, as well, and bye everyone. See you next Sunday. Take care. Bye.